Hello everyone and welcome to our special sleep lecture. Tonight we're embarking on a journey down what some might call a cursed road, the frustrating winding path many of us travel when we just can't seem to fall asleep. Does this sound familiar? You're tucked in, the lights are out, but your mind is racing, replaying the day, worrying about tomorrow, or just thinking about everything and nothing all at once. It feels like you're stuck on a road with no off-ramps, and the destination of deep, restful sleep seems impossibly far away. This feeling of being cursed by wakefulness is incredibly common. But here's the good news. You are not cursed. Your body and mind are simply caught in a cycle, and like any cycle, it can be broken. The road to sleep doesn't have to be a nightmare. In fact, we can learn to navigate it, understand its twists and turns, and find our way to that peaceful destination. So, get comfortable, take a slow, deep breath, and let's begin to unravel the map together. Tonight, we're not just talking about sleep. We're going to start paving a new, smoother road to it. First, let's understand why this road feels so difficult. Often, the harder we try to fall asleep, the more elusive it becomes. This is what sleep experts call sleep effort. Imagine you're trying to catch a butterfly. If you chase it frantically, waving your net wildly, the butterfly will just fly away faster. But if you sit still, quietly, and create a calm, inviting space, it might just come and land on your shoulder. Sleep is a lot like that butterfly. It doesn't respond to force or anxiety. It's a state of surrender, of letting go. The curse is really just a feedback loop of anxiety. You worry you won't sleep. That anxiety keeps you awake, and being awake then confirms your worry, making you even more anxious. See the cycle? Our first step in breaking this curse is to change our relationship with being awake in bed. Instead of seeing it as a failure or a catastrophe, let's try to reframe it. Being awake at night isn't the enemy. The real problem is the stress and frustration we attach to it. So what can we do when we find ourselves wide awake on this road? One of the most powerful techniques is to practice acceptance. Instead of fighting the wakefulness, acknowledge it without judgment. Say to yourself, okay, I'm awake right now. That's fine. My body will sleep when it's ready. This simple shift in mindset can dramatically reduce the anxiety that fuels the insomnia cycle. You're taking the pressure off, giving yourself permission to just be. This isn't giving up. It's a strategic retreat from a battle you can't win by fighting. Now let's talk about the environment, the scenery along our road to sleep. Is your bedroom a sanctuary for rest? Or is it a multi-purpose room filled with distractions? Your brain is incredibly good at forming associations. If you work, eat, watch intense movies, or scroll through your phone in bed, your brain starts to associate your bed with activity, not rest. This is like putting a giant "Open for Business" sign on your bedroom door when you should be closing up for the night. To create a true sleep sanctuary, we need to set some boundaries. The bed should be for sleep and intimacy only. This helps retrain your brain to see your bed as a signal for rest. Think about the physical environment too. A cool, dark, and quiet room is optimal. Consider blackout curtains to block out light pollution, a white noise machine or earplugs to mask disruptive sounds, and keeping the thermostat set to a cooler temperature. These are not just minor tweaks. They are powerful cues to your body that it's time to wind down. Think of it as putting up clear, easy-to-read road signs that all point directly to Sleepville. Let's move on to the pre-sleep journey, the winding down routine. You wouldn't drive a car at 100 miles per hour and then expect it to stop instantly. You need to decelerate. Our minds and bodies work the same way. Rushing from a busy day straight into bed is like slamming on the brakes. It's jarring and ineffective. We need a sleep runway, a consistent, relaxing routine that signals the end of the day. This routine can be unique to you. It could involve 20 minutes of gentle reading, a real book, not a screen, listening to calming music, or doing some light stretching. A warm bath or shower can also be incredibly effective, as the subsequent drop in your body temperature mimics a natural trigger for sleep. The key here is consistency. By doing the same relaxing activities in the same order every night, you create a powerful Pavlovian response. Your brain learns that this sequence means sleep is coming, and it starts to prepare automatically. making the transition from wakefulness to sleep much smoother. No more sharp turns or dead ends. But what about the biggest detour of all? The racing mind. This is where many people get truly lost. Thoughts about work, family, finances, or that embarrassing thing you said 5 years ago can feel like an endless traffic jam in your head. Trying to force these thoughts away usually backfires, making them shout even louder. So instead of trying to silence the noise, let's learn to manage the traffic. One effective method is a brain dump. About an hour or two before bed, take out a notebook and write down everything that's on your mind. Your to-do list for tomorrow, your worries, your random ideas. Get it all out of your head and onto the paper. This act of externalizing your thoughts can provide a huge sense of relief. You're telling your brain, I've got this. It's written down, and I will deal with it tomorrow. Now is not the time. This simple ritual can clear the mental highway, allowing you to proceed towards sleep with fewer distractions. Another powerful tool for managing a racing mind is mindfulness meditation. Don't worry, this doesn't mean you have to empty your mind completely. That's nearly impossible. Mindfulness is simply about observing your thoughts without getting caught up in them. Imagine you are sitting by the side of a road, and your thoughts are the cars passing by. You just watch them come and go. You don't jump into traffic to try and stop a car. You just observe it. There are many guided sleep meditations available that can walk you through this process. They often focus on your breath or bodily sensations, giving your mind a calm anchor to hold on to, rather than being swept away by the current of anxious thoughts. Let's also address a common myth: the idea that you need to get a perfect 8 hours every single night. While 8 hours is a good general guideline, sleep needs can vary from person to person. Obsessing over a specific number can create more anxiety. Some nights you'll sleep more, some nights less. The goal is not perfection, but rather to feel rested and functional during the day. Focusing on the quality of your sleep is often more important than the exact quantity. A shorter period of deep, uninterrupted sleep can be more restorative than a longer period of light, fragmented sleep. If you find yourself lying awake for more than 20-30 minutes, it's often best to get out of bed. This might sound counterintuitive, but staying in bed while feeling frustrated reinforces the connection between your bed and wakefulness. Get up, go to another dimly lit room and do something calm and boring. Read a dull book, fold laundry, or listen to soft music. Only return to bed when you start to feel sleepy again. This is a core principle of cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, CBTI, the gold standard treatment for chronic sleep problems. It helps to reestablish your bed as a place only for sleeping. Remember, this journey to better sleep is a process. You are unlearning old habits and building new ones. There will be good nights and bad nights. The key is not to get discouraged. Every step you take, every new technique you try, is progress. You are actively taking control and paving a new road. You are lifting the curse yourself by applying knowledge and patience. Celebrate the small victories. A night where you fell asleep a little faster, or a night where you managed your anxiety better, even if you were awake. As we come to the end of our lecture tonight, I want you to leave with a sense of hope and empowerment. The road to sleep doesn't have to be a cursed one. It's a natural biological process that your body knows how to do. Our modern lives often interfere with it, but we have the tools to guide it back on track. By reframing your mindset, optimizing your environment, creating a calming pre-sleep routine, and managing your thoughts effectively, you can transform your nightly journey. You are the driver, and you have the map. It takes time to learn a new route, but with consistency and self-compassion, you will find your way to that peaceful, restorative destination you deserve. Thank you so much for joining this sleep lecture. I hope you found it helpful and feel more equipped to navigate your own path to better rest. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel for more content designed to help you live a healthier, more well-rested life. Sweet dreams, and good night.